Hello Leos, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is the second half of November 2018 love and romance, career and finance, spiritual guidance reading. It's a free-for-all. Spirit gets to say which energies they'd like to communicate with. Most importantly, someone who needs to hear the message for the second half of November 2018. Okay. All right, so when I look at my first Lenormand spread, we have these energies for Leos up until mid-November 2018. This particular Leo is being very caring, loving, giving, and supportive to another. But in their thoughts, for some reason, they're feeling trapped. They want to meet and or negotiate with someone, a circumstance or situation. There is some form of mistrust here. This particular Leo has been down a long path and they have or are thinking of and waiting for an opportunity to celebrate, something to get excited about when it comes maybe to their home environment. Mid-November, say the 15th to the 20th of November 2018. Spirit saying that this particular Leo that I'm pulling these energies for will be thinking of their anxiety when it comes to a new path, a new direction, travel, or actually physically moving. From the 15th to the 20th of November, this particular Leo is wanting to roll the dice, to take a risk when it comes to either a playful connection or a situation involving children. From the 20th to the 25th, this particular Leo energy is learning a lot about a situation, circumstance, and or maybe actually celebrating the ability to finally find some form of clarity. And in the last week of November 2018, Spirit is saying that this particular Leo is dealing with, focused on a commitment, a partnership, a contract. In their thoughts, though, they're dealing with energies of lies and deceit when it comes to a commitment or partnership or contract. So by the end of November 2018, this Leo is again carrying energies of anxiety regarding the path ahead. So it's like the whole half of November 2018 is, should I move on, from that which I've probably been in communication with or experiencing for a long period of time? Am I making a mistake by stepping into a new doorway, a new beginning, a new pathway ahead of sorts? But ask yourself, now on into the end of November, Leos, what is it that you're anxious about? Write it down if you have to, and then create a list of goals and intentions you're going to start working on that are going to get you back in your groove again. Something that you can research, something you can learn about. Cleaning up your own space, getting ready to actually physically move somewhere or to travel, learning about travel. But be careful of energies of lies and deceit. Especially towards the end of November. If you're feeling anxious about someone who's in a commitment or regarding a partnership and a path moving forward, make sure that everybody in the situation is being honest with one another. All right, so in the center of the circle spread, using the Wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed, this particular Leo energy is saying, I haven't received messages, I'm tired of waiting. And Spirit saying, just bring that way of thinking to a positive note and say, everything is happening according to divine timing. So while I'm waiting for something to transpire, I'm going to get busy doing something that I enjoy. Now, in your thoughts position, representing the 15th to the 20th, this particular Leo is being guided to get closer to your family, your friends, your tribe, which makes sense towards the end of November with Thanksgiving. In your relationship sector for this particular Leo, know that things need to be done by the book. That is what is slowing things down, is things need to be done the way Jesus would do them at this point. And if there is no message coming to a particular Leo, it's not coming because Spirit is trying to protect you to do things the right way, in the right sequence. And I hope that makes sense. So, From the 15th to the 25th, in your creative aspects position, Spirit saying to the Leo, be fair and honest to all involved so that it is a very balanced situation. Find balance even when others aren't returning your calls or you're not getting the information you've been waiting for. Again, everything is divinely timed, all right? In your actions position, Leos, there's going to be a deep knowing about a commitment, about a partnership, about a contract, about people involved in the situation who may not be completely honest. So again, Spirit may be slowing down the answers, the opportunities, so that everything can be done by the book, especially when it comes to your tribe, your family, your friends, and maintaining balance as you are creating a change in some way, Leo. Now, in your emotional aspects position, truth be told, long ago, me and this group of people or this other person, we mirrored each other. But now since then, there's been a lot of knowledge and experience. And now my knowledge and experience is leading me into a new path, a new direction with a new mask. Because of what I've learned in my life, I have and am being renewed in the second half of November 2018 emotionally. Subconsciously, we have the yin energies. An empty cup. I'm not getting what I want. Where is my fulfillment? And day to day, Spirit saying, take your time. Remember, you're this owl. You have all of that spiritual knowledge. You have all of that life experience as you come together and co-create with another. Will this be the right cheetah to co-create with, or will this cheetah devour your heart and soul and knock the situation off balance? So, in your inner strengths position, Leo, sun, moon, or rising, male or female. Spirit saying we're going to give you the strength to mend the situation. And Leos, if anybody has a deep way of knowing of how to go about doing that, you guys are the pros, okay? In a 3-card summary to my right to clarify these energies, we have from the 15th to the 20th of November 2018 for Leos being represented by, boom, a new life. Moving on, waiting to travel, waiting to move, coming to a fork in the road. And Spirit saying, sometimes we got to do the work to enjoy the beautiful fire, the warmth of the beautiful fire. We have to plant different seeds and remain flexible until divine timing shines the light upon those seeds. And then they can grow and prosper. But in the meantime, there is a part of this Leo that is being shed, an old part of them that they are growing through and beyond. And they're coming out on the other side, recognizing old cycles, patterns, or behaviors. This particular Leo is going through a major spiritual transformation in the second half of November 2018. And they're recognizing their cycles, patterns, and behaviors. They're hopefully going to be able to stop those things in their tracks and do something completely different in the wind, in their life. And look at this, there's a change in the wind. So as a Leo is mending in some way or going through this change in their life, there is actually a beautiful new life opening up, and the mending is a part of this process. So Spirit is slowing time down before bringing you into this new chapter, this new path. So from the 20th to the 25th, there will be messages, there will be communication, but maybe not the messages you've been waiting for. And Spirit's saying maybe you don't want to co-create at this time. Maybe you want to give something a little more time because you don't have the clarity you need. Spirit's saying take the time to find the clarity, because that's what will bring you peace when it comes to a final decision. Don't let old energies of the never-ending story go round and round in your head. Will they, won't they, will it, won't it, is it going to work out? That's just going to cause anxiety and bad health, right? And I do see anxiety mid-November. I see it again at the end of November when this Leo starts to worry again about the path ahead. So pray to Spirit. The higher power is here with you, Father, Son, Holy Ghost, to help give you the clarity you need. In the meantime, spiritual advice is to clean it up. Clean up your path of anything negative. Negative people, places, circumstances, situations, and environments, and even ways of thinking. Because we're giving you the building blocks energies to build this new foundation, to create this new path ahead, and to simultaneously build a stronger foundation within your soul. Instead of carrying the orphaned energies of not receiving what you wanted or who you wanted or how you wanted things to transpire, know that this isn't how Spirit wants us to live day to day. Spirit wants us to be standing up strong, heading quickly towards our goals and intentions, the excitement and joy of the things we are planning for ourselves. If someone doesn't respond or something doesn't come your way that you wanted, that is a blessed situation. You are being protected. So know that if you are taking your time to give your loyal heart to a project, an idea, an opportunity, a direction, now indeed is a time to just plant those intentions, knowing that Spirit will eventually give you this key to happiness. And when the time comes, when things are fair, when things are balanced, when you can finally decide who and or what direction you're going to co-create in, then you'll know it's time to go. Then you can celebrate great communications and success. Somebody is having to let go of someone during this process of moving into a new direction in their life path. But the reason is that someone was not for you. Therefore, that's why the messages are not coming through. So Spirit's saying don't give up in the second half of November 2018. Leos, go the distance. Find your treasure. What is it that makes you happy day to day? Pray to Spirit for exactly what you're hoping, wishing, and praying for, and pay attention to the signs and the synchronicities, the serendipity of it all. Pray to Spirit and meditate, and be willing to find time to sit and ask Spirit to take away those worries and to replace those energies with exciting new goals and intentions. There is no place like home in the second half of November 2018. It is a time to give thanks to the path you've been on, to give thanks to the beautiful surroundings and wonderful things you have in your life, the air you breathe, the food you eat, the roof over your head, as you come to the edge and recognize, as you remain poised, that there was a fated connection of sorts for this Leo, or a different Leo, whoever this applies to. And you did bring someone down in front of you that was maybe a beautiful experience, a moment in time, a person. But it flows between your fingers and moves on its way as our path is meant to do. So use your imagination to create divine blessings for your future in areas that you have control over, like cleaning up your path, like getting things packed up and excited about, like traveling and checking out that location, like paying attention to the signs and taking the steps towards getting ready in some way as an old fated connection comes to an end, and as this particular Leo starts to mend. So spiritual advice, please, for this Leo for the second half of November 2018. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, I'll be using the Wisdom of the House of Night deck by PC Cast and Colette Baron Reed. Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, second half of November 2018. Okay, so for this Leo energy, we have unfinished business, unfinished communication. Spirit saying remain loyal to yourself and those whom are in your path already. If messages don't come, it's because Spirit's helping you to remain loyal to your own life path. To give to your tribe, your heart, kind words, messages, to come closer, and to understand that the High Priestess of Spirit is lighting the path ahead of you, showing you your truth and who is truthful and honest with you. In your relationships with others, spiritual advice is saying things need to be done by the book. So in your relationship sector, in maybe the 15th to the 25th, I want to say 20th to the 25th, you may be tested by someone who may be lying about a partnership. They may have someone, I don't know why, I guess because of the ring and the snake. Or there is a commitment here, 3 people, 3 elephants, right? And Spirit is saying with the choices angel, we've got a white wing and a black wing. Are you going to make a good choice or a bad choice when it comes to a commitment or partnership in the next, we'll say 20th to the 25th? Unfinished messages are meant to be left, and loyalty to your family, your friends, and those in your tribe is meant to be focused upon. So day to day in your creative aspects position, Spirit is saying, we're going to give you the energies of vision to set goals and meet goals, to find balance in your life, to share your goals and your intentions with all whom love you, Leo, and to get excited about your future. With that deep knowing that as you are moving forward, simultaneously, you are healing. With that deep knowing that you indeed need to be careful what you wish for if you're wishing for someone or something where you're not getting a response back. Okay, in your emotional aspects position, truth be told, something was great at one point in time, but things have changed and it's time for a new beginning. And Spirit saying congratulations. As you put on a new mask emotionally and you move into a new direction in your life, you will indeed find energies of success, happiness, and joy. They're saying congratulations already. So in the second half of November 2018, Leos, if you are feeling like your cup is empty, it is time to dig a little deeper, because you guys have the fledgling energy. So Spirit is trying to tell you it is time to learn more about why you think your cup is empty when you have so many people that love you, that are loyal to you, and you are to day to day be loyal to them as well, to decide who you're going to co-create with in your life and who you just are not. Day to day, making sure that you don't take any risks and that you focus on creating fairness and balance through your visions for your future that has to do with everyone you have manifested into your life path since you were born. So in your inner strengths position, Spirit saying we're going to help for you to mend. What are you mending from? Old energies of chaos in your life. It's the old energies of chaos that are making this particular Leo not remain loyal to their path, waiting on unfinished messages, feeling like their cup is empty, not doing things by the book, not being careful for what they wish for, even though there's a deep knowing that the snake is already in a commitment. So I'm going to bring in some sun, moon, or rising signs for these peeps that you may be dealing with to bring in some clarity. This is indeed about patterns and cycles of the Leo. So this isn't necessarily the path of someone else. It's about this particular Leo saying, I'm not going to take a risk anymore. I'm going to remain loyal to my path and those whom I have manifested into my path. When I feel like my cup is empty, or I'm not receiving messages, or I'm not making the best choices, I'm going to pray to Spirit and know that I am consciously making the choice that is not only to my highest best good, but for the highest best good of those around me. Truth be told, I've been there, done that, and now I get to heal. Now I get to let go. Now I get to mend from the energies of chaos, and Spirit's giving you a strength to do so. So again, unfinished messages, trying to remain loyal. This may have to do with a path that was passionate or a path of a financial or home situation. Has gone down a long path. Now it's time to build a new path. And they're saying in your thoughts, Leos, know that you are stepping into a beautiful position with family and friends, and that in your thoughts there is the ability to manifest beautiful surroundings, close relationships, financial abundance, and security. And in your relationships, there's an imbalance here because of a third-party situation, or because of this Leo's inability to learn what a full overflowing cup of love means to them, instead of focusing always on an empty cup of love. Okay, now this is some deep stuff. This is write it down, think about it, and answer it type stuff. Okay, in your creative aspects position, it's about setting visions and goals and intentions and being fair and honest with everyone involved. For some of you Leos, this may be that you're trying to be fair and honest and listen to the goals and visions and create your own goals and visions with another who's financially abundant and secure, and or who owns a business, or who may even have Earth in their chart. You have a deep knowing in your actions position that as you listen to your intuition, you are being careful what you are wishing for. You are recognizing a new path for what it is. You are understanding that an old path has gained cobwebs and no longer fulfills you. Therefore, emotionally, I think you're going to start to understand by the end of November 2018 that you are indeed moving into a path of success ahead in some way. The path is good, okay? Now, subconsciously, there are things you're going to learn about an empty cup, meaning someone is definitely offering this Leo an empty cup. Not answering the calls, not giving them what they need, or this Leo is overthinking it and they could make a bad decision. So that would involve a personal reading. Now, day to day, be careful not to take any risks when it comes to a new direction, new excitement. Take time, Leos, to think about in your inner strengths position. How am I mending from chaotic connections or decisions? How am I remaining loyal to the path I've been blessed with? And how am I going to maintain close connection with my intuition, with spirit and the signs that it's going to be okay to move forward? As long as I don't bring with me old cycles and patterns. That was a big message. All right, so to close, I'm going to pull one card from the Archangel Michael Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. Love this deck. Just got it. It's brand new. Closing message, please, for Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female. Your inner guidance is real and trustworthy. You know what's best. See? Listen to your intuition. Pray to Spirit for signs and contentment. Spirit is whispering in your ear. And the prayer for Leos for the second half of November 2018 is, please help me clearly. To clearly hear, see, feel, and know the divine guidance that I have asked and prayed for. Allow me to keep my ego out of the way so your wisdom can come streaming through me for my own benefit and for the benefit of those around me. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like a personal reading, I'm available at my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com, and my price list is below. Take care, and God bless.